and welcome back to another episode of Sassy Spectacles. Today I'm working on a custom order for Kelly. Kelly lost her mom, Lucille, earlier this year. Lucille loved sparkles, and she wore this pair of unique glasses with rhinestones on them. Lucille and her husband owned a funeral chapel, and Kelly describes her as one of the sweetest, most genuine people ever, who had a way of charming everyone she met. Kelly explains that because of the business they were in, Lucille taught her family to have a different perspective on life than many, always aware that today is not promised, that it's important to live every day to the fullest, not knowing if tomorrow will come. I knew I wanted to add some sparkly earrings to Lucille, so I added a loop of high-fire wire to her ears. Kelly describes her upbringing as full of joy, and they laughed a lot in their home. Lucille always left every place she visited better than she found it, and she brought smiles to everyone she met. Kelly said that Lucille's hair turned white very early, and it became a joke because other women in town would go to Lucille's hairstylist and ask for the same color as Lucille. He would always have to apologize and say that Lucille's was all natural. Because her eyeglasses were subtly tortoiseshell, I left a few spots blank when I painted them black, and then I went over them with a clear and then an amber. I also dipped the rim of this pot into a white as a nod to Lucille's hair. The really new elements for me were all the bling that I wanted to add. Here's a recent picture of Kelly and Lucille. Lucille lived a full life until she was 90, and Kelly was so grateful that she was able to live her final chapter in Kelly's home. Kelly told me that this planter now sits on the table that her mom ate breakfast at every day, and it makes her smile and think of her mom every time she sees it.